Hi, I'm Audrey.
Hello, Audrey.
Hi, I'm Emily.
There you go. And I'm Dad, and this is
Good Questions for Dad.
For you. This is our top 5 amusement parks of all time special edition.
Because we just went to Coney Island.
Because we just...
No, not yesterday.
It was so fun. I went on this together. It was so fun.
Okay, so if you know anything about me and my girls, we love to be amused, right? And as Emily, you're Audrey, you're Emily. As Emily and Audrey both stated, we have gone to a couple of amusement parks, both this summer and within our lifetime. And I figured, what better way to educate people, parents and children of the parents, who may want to go and be amused themselves, than to give my professional or semi-professional opinion on what the top 5 amusement parks in the world are. With a parentheses, the ones that we've been to. This isn't a top 5 of all time. I can't talk about ones that are in Japan.
Because we've never been there.
We've never been there. These are the top 5 that we have visited.
I don't even know. I only know that we've gone to 3. But I don't really remember the other ones. Wait, can we count Splashdown?
So you want to count Splashdown?
But can we?
I do.
You could count Splashdown, but I'll tell you what, that's not on my list. Okay. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we'll build up to the best one that everybody should be going to.
Lake Compounds. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
All right, so we got number 5 on our list. Here.
Lake Compound.
Lake Compounds.
Oh,
Okay.
6 Flags.
Which is coincidentally the oldest continually operated amusement park in the United States.
So just America.
Just America, as far as I know. You could Wikipedia and see if it's in the world, but I do believe that it is, at least in America, it is the oldest continually operated one. And that's pretty much the only reason it makes it on my list, because I like history, I like tradition, I like old things, and I like the fact that
Yeah, we live in a 112-year-old house.
we live in a 112-year-old house. Exactly, with no air conditioning.
And I'm mad about that. We only have one fan downstairs and
One fan.
So hot.
We're going. In case you didn't know, in the state of New York, we're going through a heat wave.
I was freezing cold last night.
But she was freezing cold last night.
yeah, I was pretty cold last
And
night.
she was freezing cold last night.
I was just laying in snow, covered up that kind of blanket. Yes, snow.
So,
Nice.
another thing about having old things is that they could break at any point. So the exciting thing about going to Lake Compounds is that at any point, one of these old shabby rides, bang, could break. And in fact, somebody was actually killed at Lake Compounds once. Did you know this?
No.
Did you know this?
Mm-mm.
No. And the reason he was killed was because he was using high technology. The guy was out there. So they have these grounds crews, right? They got to go around and cut the lawn, pick up the trash, do some weed whacking. Well, this guy thought he was going to be cool and was going to go and put on his old Walkman. This happened back in the 80s. So the high technology was a Walkman. He had his tape deck. It's like this big, okay? And he's got his earbuds, which we didn't call earbuds back then. They were called earphones.
Earbuds or headphones?
Headphones, that's what we call them. Earphones. Headphones, right. So he's got these on. He's jamming out to, could be Bruce Springsteen or
He
Madonna.
could stand up.
Michael Jackson,
He
something.
could accidentally
And he's
stand
there,
up and
he's
dance.
jamming out, he's using his weed whacker, he's over there by the wooden roller coaster, and he's getting underneath there, right where the first dip comes down, when you go up and then it comes down like this, right? So he's over there This is before the park opened during the day. He's there, he's weed whacking. Well, he didn't hear because he had his earphones on that, guess what?
The train run him over.
They're gonna do their trial runs to make sure it's a safe go for the day and let everybody else ride it. So they go, attention workers, please get away from the track. We are about to have a test run.
And he couldn't hear because he had his.
Yeah, he couldn't hear it, and he probably couldn't understand it anyways because you know those things when they get on those microphones, they don't sound. It doesn't. Right. Beep. Train goes up. Train comes down. Weed whacking. Headphones on. Guy lost his head. True story. So that would be reason. That would be pretty much the only reason you would visit Lake Compounds, to visit the site of the guy that got his head chopped off. True story. All right, moving on. So that's our top 5. That's number 5. Okay. Now we're gonna do number 4 here.
That was scary.
Mall of America.
Number 4. Gosh, I don't know if you can read my chicken scratch. Number 4,
I'll write it for you.
Mall of America.
I'll write it for you.
Now, to some people that know me, you might go, well, are you okay? Because last time I checked, you hated malls. That would still be true. I hate the mall. Okay?
We're going tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's not remind me. Well, so the Mall of America in the great state of Minnesota, where you were born. Okay?
Well, I was born in Texas. That's
Your
farther away. I bet.
home state over here. Your kindergarten state over here.
Hmm?
Mall of America now is a humongous mall, okay? It's 4 stories up, okay? So you got 4 flights of stores, and you can name any store they've got it, okay? So there's the mall. Yes. Name it, they got it. They probably have 2 of them.
I want to go there again.
I know you want to go there again. The reason it's number 4 is because it's in a mall.
And I'll bring a friend.
But there is an amusement park within the mall, and I mean not just little ditzy rides, which they have ditzy rides, but they've got a
Swiper.
They've got
Dora.
a swiper.
I remember.
Right,
Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah.
No.
They have a roller coaster. They have a couple of roller
They
coasters.
have
What?
roller coaster.
In the mall?
In the mall. You've been there.
And
Audrey.
they're big. They're a good size.
You got pushed around, of course. You were 6 months old or something when you went.
I remember Mom.
They had the log ride inside
Log
the
ride?
mall.
The floors can't get wet.
Ferris wheel.
What?
I remember that.
Ferris wheel. And
I remember
now
that one.
the one problem about Mall of America is I don't think that the workers have gone through the proper safety training. Okay, so you know, I took you on a ride once. Okay, and it's the ride. Everybody's kind of seen these rides where they take you up high, straight up, straight up, wait at the top,
Drop down.
and then drop you real fast.
I went on
right?
that with Jackson, my cousin.
Yes, when you were big enough. Now you also went on this ride at Mall of America when you were small. And we get on the ride, and I started thinking, you know, these things that come over here, you know, they fit me just fine, because obviously I'm an adult. You, who could have only been 3'2" at the time,
I was
seem
not
to
that
fit.
short.
It really did not.
Audrey's not
I'm
even
getting
that
on there,
tall.
and I
He's
swear to God, I had bad feelings about this. I think we got in the wrong line and didn't even mean to or something. It was very confusing. We get on the ride, and we start going up, and the rest barely made it over, and I seriously sat like this to protect you because I was nervous. You know, so we go up, and we come, boom, flying down. I'm holding on to you, so I'm doing basically no hands the whole ride, but kind of hands. You know, the no hands, you hold on versus, hey, no hands. I was kind of no-handing it. And, I mean, we boom, coming down, boom, boom, boom. At no point did anybody measure your height. I don't know the confusion, there might have been extra people that were trying to get on the ride, I don't quite recall. I went back and measured you. Oh, you were like this short from the legal height, the safety requirements.
And I survived.
And you survived.
Did I like
You
that?
could have been a story.
She was on the red.
She was on the ride. She got on the ride with
But
me
was
and should
she
not have
on
been.
the red?
She was not. She was on the red. Yes. When it says
The
red,
red, you
maybe
can't
next
go.
year. Maybe next year is what they always say.
And then the yellow is you.
You can go with
Did I
yellow.
like the ride?
And then
You did not like the ride. You were scared. I was scared. We went back and measured you, and no, you did not
Okay.
make it. And you just think you came this close to being like the guy that got his head chopped off. You could have been that story. There could have been another GQ for Dad somewhere in the world talking about you and how you flew out of that ride. But I was there to protect you. No hands.
Good thing I didn't go on it by myself.
That's right. All right, so Mall of America, could do without the mall, but the actual part of the amusement park is kind of crazy. It's inside a mall. All right, we got number 3. Okay. Number 3 list. Number 3 on our list. Not a third
Disney World.
Disney World. Now, if you've ever been to Disney World, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've ever seen a Disney movie, it's represented there. So any kind of princess you could think of is there, walking around. Any kind of prince you could think of,
Walking
around.
Prince Charming.
I would not go to. I'm not recommending the rides. The rides there are kind of meh.
But they're fun. You always want to go on the
Space Mountain.
The Stitch one. When I was
Oh,
big,
that one,
I was so scared.
Yes.
I
I
was
don't remember what it was
scared.
called.
One of the good things about taking kids to amusement parks is seeing the tears flowing down their eyes
Because they're scared of the
because
ride.
you're so scared.
Like
But then the tears of joy as
like
you
turns around and
conquer
be
your
happy.
fears. Yes.
Like you like it.
But I think you guys have cried at every amusement park at some point.
But I
I cried when we went to Coney Island.
Cried when you went to Coney Island.
But
So
it was
I love
the Twilight Zone that drops you down. And it was Uncle Shane or Uncle
Ooh,
Bob
name
or
drop. Name
Uncle
drop.
Shane, Uncle
Name
Lars or Uncle Bob.
Name drop.
One of them peed
Name
their
drop.
pants.
Oh.
Joseph or Jackson told me that someone peed
Name
their
drop.
pants.
Name drop on the peeing of the pants. I don't recall that
I-
part.
I gotta ask Joseph or Jackson.
Name drop.
Well, I could text Jackson. So.
Name drop. So, anyways, Disney World. I don't recommend it for the rides, but I do recommend it. It makes number 3 on our list just
Because
because
there's also a castle. It's
there's
so
a
cool.
castle.
It's cool.
It-
It lights up.
It lights up at night.
Fireworks.
There's
fireworks.
fireworks.
There's lots of yummy food.
Yummy food.
Yummy.
And buffets.
They have now,
Lots of buildings.
Audrey. Now, this is a classic move by Audrey. We went and had you can go and have a dinner with the princesses, where they all kind of come around your table and take pictures with them. And I actually asked out Belle once.
What did she say?
She said that the Beast wouldn't be happy. But for real. And I got a picture. I have a picture of her to remind me of my rejection.
I think it's on the fridge. I think it's on the fridge.
She's gonna go look for it on the fridge, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll just keep the show rolling here. Now, Audrey, who does love princesses, but only in small, non-life-size form, doll-size form. Once they get to adult-size form, forget it. If you're under the age of 5, you're deathly scared of these people. And Mary Poppins comes around to take a picture. Audrey doesn't even realize it. And when she looks up to
It's not
see
there.
Mary Poppins smiling down, she freaks out, cries her head off, screams it, says, "Get away."
What?
And yet there's Mary Poppins smiling away like,
Nothing's
"Take the picture.
happening.
I'm here to get paid." Yeah. So, and I would not recommend going to Disney World in the summer.
Too hot. It's in Florida.
Unless you like 110 degrees and 110% humidity.
We go there for Christmas.
I would not recommend going during Christmas either because the lines are insane. That's when everybody does go. And everybody wants to be there for New Year's Eve and stuff like that. And then, on New Year's Eve. But
don't you have those passes that you go through the lines quickly?
Yeah, the fast pass, you're allowed like 3 per day. And it's still, even if you have the fast pass means you only have to wait for 45 minutes. If you don't have a fast pass, you're waiting for 2 hours and 45 minutes to get on a ride. Unless it's the Small World after all. There's no line for that.
I hate that ride.
And Audrey loved it.
Love what ride?
It's so freaky. Do not go on it.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small.
Okay. No. Next
all right,
one.
We'll go. Moving on. Now we're getting into the real. These amusement parks are boom. Top of the line. I guess top 2 of the world for us. Number 2 all-time amusement park would be. Let me whisper it to our editor.
Coney Island.
Coney Island, straight here in the great state of New York, down in Brooklyn. Now this place is insane. Okay, adults, kids, doesn't really matter. I mean, there's nothing like Coney Island. There's nothing like having the beach with the Atlantic Ocean right there, the possibility of a dead mobster floating up on the beach. I always think when I get near that water down by the city, a dead mobster is going to come up.
What's a mobster?
A mobster is like
Were you going to Disney or?
No, that's at Cooperstown. That's another show. That's Cooperstown Baseball Hall of Fame. You want to talk about baseball?
No, not yet.
I'm more than willing to switch gears.
No.
So, Coney mobsters are the hey, put 'em up, I'm gonna shoot ya, with their machine gun Kelly, Al Capone, John Gotti.
Okay.
They're the gangsters. Sometimes they gotta settle their disputes a little rough. You end up swimming with the fishes. So, or trash,
Sharks
or just
are-
trash.
Sharks
coming up
are
on that beach.
fishes.
But Coney Island, then, I mean, with the elevated trains that run by there, I could, the rides are good too. Now, the downfall to Coney Island is that it costs $12 to ride a ride. So, you put that together, you put us 3 on one ride, it's $36. It better be a good ride. And I don't know if it's worth the money, but it definitely is worth the atmosphere and the craziness and the dark alleys and the food and the Wonder Wheel and the Cyclone.
I tried on the Wonder Wheel.
Talk about old rides.
The tickler!
It's definitely worth the trip.
I don't like when it slams us. I don't like getting the yellow on the orange.
All right, let's move to the number 1 amusement park of all time. From the great state of Ohio on the banks of the Lake Erie.
Oh, I know.
We're going with Cedar Point.
Yay!
Now, many of our viewers may not have had a chance to get to Cedar Point. I think most of these here, our viewers have either thought about or been to or heard of. Cedar Point now is
TheBone.com.
out of the great state of Ohio, Sandusky, right up on that lake, on one of the Great Lakes. Okay.
Did I spell it right?
Yeah, that looks good. But for rides, it is by far the best in the world, and it is often ranked as one of the best in the world as far as roller coasters are concerned. It is
The Millennium Force.
the
I have a
Millennium
shirt for that.
Force, the Magnum XL, the Dragster, the Gatekeeper, Twisted Sister.
My head is.
They do have a log ride. They have swings. They have other roller coasters. The Iron Dragon. They must have like 15 different roller coasters, and I am not kidding you. And some of these are absolutely insane. You like to go 90 miles an hour, which is probably the fastest that you've ever traveled in your entire life, because I never go past 86 on the highway. I'm just kidding. I really don't speed that much. But
One time
by
we-
far, it is the best, and it has become quite a mecca. When I went as a kid, because I grew up around in that area, it was not nearly as popular, but it has definitely become a mecca for people that want to ride roller coasters. And I guarantee a good time will be had by all that are at least 48 inches or higher.
And I like the cars that you can drive.
And the car, yeah. And they got the old-fashioned cars, which go 2 miles an hour and have no height requirement. So you got roller coasters and
And
you
I
got
could
baby
drive
rides.
them.
So
Wow.
that's our top 5 right there. Top 5 lake compounds. Number 4, Mall of America. Number 3, Disney World. Number 2, Coney Island. And number 1, Cedar Point. If you like to be amused, try any one of these
Also,
amusement parks.
comment which one you like the
That's
most.
right. Leave a comment, like it, watch
And
our
comment
videos,
which one
like
you
them,
been to.
and
No,
say
no,
about them.
no, we gotta do the
And
book.
are we still doing the book?
Yes, we're doing this.
What?
Okay.
Where did you get that book?
We're back on the book.
Right
in here,
behind
I guess
here.
I'm gonna read the book Stone Soup. Like I'm riding a roller coaster.
Yeah, like
Stone Soup.
Ah.
No hands. And I hate the part going up on the roller coaster, so here we go. This story begins with a little stone. A man came to town. He had no food, but he had a plan to get some. He put a stone in a pot of water. He put the pot on fire. Bubble, bubble. A little girl came by. She saw the pot. What is that? She said, Stone Soup. Like it, comment it, watch it,
And
take it to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. Goodbye.